Greetings and salutations! I'm Sky and I make art. And today, I make Valentine's Day art. I'm not exactly a huge celebrator of the Day of Hearts. However, I do enjoy a good themed art challenge, so here we are. Today I'm drawing my lovely Lady Knight character. She doesn't technically have anything to do with Valentine's Day. However, she is a glitter knight, so I think that's pretty on theme. Today's video is a bit of a ramble, so feel free to leave me on in the background. And maybe this is the perfect opportunity for you to draw something heart-themed yourself. Anyways, I digress. Lady Josephine Rose Jenkins is a member of the Rose Court, which is a Fae order. She's half Fae on her mother's side, which is really the only reason why she's even allowed in the court. The Fae in this world consider their lineage to be traceable through the mother's line. So yeah, that's why she's even allowed in the court. That's also where she gets her pink hair and eyes from. She has fairly normal equipment, well, at least for a glitter knight anyway. A bedazzled cape to keep her warm in the winter and to bedazzle her path as she rides into the sunset. Armor made from fairy metal because iron burns them. And a sword that turns defeated foes into a cloud of glitter. Now I know what you're thinking. How inconvenient for her if she needs to go hunting, right? Like every other ordinary knight. Especially since she has no other weapon. Or at least that we know of. Well, yeah, that would be very inconvenient if she wasn't also like a Disney princess and can call the animals of the wild to her to bring her sustenance. Which she does very frequently. She also just stalks up in town like any other normal person, but that's really boring. Let's just skip over that. Oh yeah, and she also has the standard ability for all glitter knights to be able to pull her sword out of a tornado of glitter when required. Pretty fun stuff. I'm still unsure of how the magic system in this world works, and whether she has any magic herself, or if she was just given these abilities when she joined the order. This world is very much a work in progress type thing. Josephine isn't currently on any particular quest, she's more just questing around until she finds a quest. But when she does find a worthy cause, she will commit her life to it until it's finished, or until it finishes her. Being half Fae, that can be a little bit inconvenient since, like, she doesn't live forever, but she does have a longer than average lifespan. Exactly how long, we're not sure because she hasn't kicked it yet, and hopefully we won't know for a while, but anyway. What else? Well, she has a horse, as you can clearly see in the art. The horse doesn't exactly have a name yet, though, and it's not a Fae horse, or a magical horse. That would be ridiculous. She just dyes its mane pink so it matches her aesthetic. She's a pretty new character, so she doesn't really have much of a story yet. But anyway, I think that's all I have on Josephine the Pert. Oh, Pert. Yeah, that could be your word for the day. Pert means, let me look this up. Pert means lively, spirited, saucy, or impotently bold, which he can very much be. I honestly kind of made Josephine as like a joke character. I'll put some of her joke art on the screen. Ta-da! Pretty fantastic, I know. You can cry from joy if you need to. Josephine won't judge. Oh my gosh, that is scary. Okay. I will definitely fix her eyes, just give me a sec. Yep. No. Okay, we'll just deal with that for a little while then. Also, this is my first digital speed paint for this channel. That's pretty exciting, right? Yeah? It's also the first full finished piece that I've done digitally in like, I don't know, a while. So it's pretty nice to get back in the swing of things and play with some different tools and textures. Speaking of textures, I am really happy with how those clouds look. Can we just appreciate those? Gorgeous. I saw some art with some really beautiful clouds in it recently, and I would put the picture up on the screen, but I can't for the life of me remember where I saw it. But it was so pretty, and it had so many interesting textures in the clouds that I wouldn't have thought to put in there myself. So I wanted to play with that today. I don't know if I'll keep using this sort of technique to do clouds, but I definitely enjoyed doing it this time. Relearning how the different layering modes and like what tools do what, and oh my goodness, all that stuff was a bit of a slap in the face that told me, hey, you're out of touch. Can we talk about like art programs for a second too? Specifically how art programs are always getting updates. Like, I appreciate the tools sometimes, they can be kind of handy, but do we really need all of these features? I don't know. Back in my day, we just used like ink and paper, so all this newfangled magic stuff is a bit disorienting sometimes. I guess it doesn't help that I only update my art programs when I need to, but oh, look, we're just about done. Isn't that nice? And I didn't even talk about Valentine's Day once. Well, whether you're planning to celebrate this or not, or maybe even doing a Palentine's Day. Does anyone call it that? No? Maybe I'll catch on. I hope you enjoyed the speed paint, and maybe you'll do something nice for yourself this week. Just a little something extra. Maybe get a sweet treat or put some time aside to read that book you've been wanting to. Thanks for listening to me ramble about like everything and nothing at once. Since this month, I guess, is kind of the season of appreciation in my mind, I also just wanted to say a special little thank you to everyone who keeps coming back. I really appreciate you, and I just want to let you know. Also, a thank you for watching to the end. I'll catch you later, my lovelies. I just googled it. Palentine's Day is a real thing. It is observed on the 13th of February or sometimes the 14th to celebrate friendship. So go tell a friend you appreciate them. Go, get out of here.